To all of our beautiful grandchildren, your grandmother has finally decided that it's time that I recorded some of the beautiful stories from a little second grade reader that grandmother loved so much and has kept through so many years. It's now getting very, very stiff, the paper, and cracks easily. Now, what I'm going to do is read for you the stories that meant the most to your mamas and daddies, and to any of you that I've had a chance to tell them to. This is a little second grade reader that was copyrighted in 1914, which is 3 years before your grandmother was born. I noticed that it was put together by Anida Cole, PhD, Assistant Principal of the Public Schools of the City of New York, and Alice J. Christie, Primary Teacher of the Public Schools of the City of New York. Well, our storybooks have changed a lot since this book came out. But this, I think, is one of the very, very most favorite for my children. So, I hope you like it. Now, the first one is about a little boy that wonders why he always has to go to bed when the sun's still shining. And this is what he has to say about it. It's called Bed in Summer. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. But in summer, quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, or hear the grown-up people's feet still going past me on the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play that I should have to go to bed by day? That was written by Robert Louis Stevenson, who probably is one of the greatest writers of children's stories. And I wish you could see the illustration of the little boy sitting in his bed looking out at the birds and the people and wondering why he had to go to bed. Now the next one is a little poem about froggies going to school, and I wish you could see the pictures. 20 froggies went to school down beside a rushy pool. 20 little coats of green, 20 vests all white and clean. We must be in time, said they. First we study, then we play. That is how we keep the rule when we froggies go to school. Now the next one is another short poem, and it's about the moon. And it's kind of makes you think of Halloween. The moon has a face like the clock in the hall. She shines on thieves on the garden wall, on streets and fields and harbor quays, but also on birdies asleep in the forks of the trees. She shines on the squalling cat and the squeaking mouse, the howling door by the door of the house, the bat that lies in bed at noon. Ah, they all love to be out by the light of the moon. That is another one from Robert Louis Stevenson. All right, now the next one is another little poem, and it says, Who sends us the wind? Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I, but when the leaves hang trembling, the wind is passing by. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I, but when the trees bow down their heads, we know the wind is passing by. Now, Grandma knows that quite a few of her grandchildren have never lived where it really snows and where the windows get frosty. But Grandmother did, and it's really true that sometimes when you get up in the morning after it's snowed and then it's frozen, there'll be just beautiful pictures of snow glistening in your window panes. Now, this is called a fairy artist. Oh, there is a little artist who paints in the cold night hours pictures of wee children and of wondrous trees and flowers, pictures of snow-capped mountains touching the snow-white sky, pictures of distant oceans where pygmy ships sail by, pictures of rushing rivers by fairy bridges spanned, bits of beautiful landscapes copied from Elfinland. The moon is the lamp he paints by, His canvas is the window pane. His brush is a frozen snowflake. Jack Frost is the artist's name. We're stolen away on a fine summer's day and left in a wood, so I've heard people say. And when it was night, so sad was their flight, the sun it went down, and the moon gave no light. They sobbed and they sighed, and they bitterly cried, and the poor little things, they lay down and died. But when they were dead, the robin so red brought strawberry leaves and over them spread. And all the day long the birds sang this sweet song. Poor babes in the woods, oh poor babes in the woods, oh don't you remember the babes in the woods? Remember the song that Grandma would often sing you when I was swinging you in our swing? How do you like to go up in the swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it's the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside. Till finally I look down on the garden wall, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. That's another of Robert Louis Stevenson's for children, and it's beautiful. Now here is another pretty little poem. Stop, pretty water, stop, stop, said Mary one day to a frolicsome brook that was running away. You run on so fast, I wish you would stay. My boat and my flowers you will carry away. But I will run after, mother says that I may, for I would know where you are running away. So Mary ran on, but I have heard say that she never could find where that brook ran away. Now this is called a secret. Pussy Willow had a secret that a snowdrop told to her, and she purred it to the south wind while it stroked her velvet fur. And the south wind hummed it softly, for the south wind is all soft and sweet to the busy honeybees, and they buzzed it to the blossoms on the scarlet maple trees, and they told it to the wood brooks brimming full of melted snow, and the brooks told Robin Redbreast as he chattered to and fro. Little Robin could not keep it, so he sang it loud and clear to the sleepy hills and meadows. Wake up, cheer up, spring is here.